Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'll be looking at the Thermaltake P4 Spark 7 High Performance Cooler. What is included in this package is a thermal sensor, some tape for the thermal sensor, 2 clips, a 3 to 4 pin power connection for the fan, some thermal compounds, a jumper, as well as a fan controller, a very good installation guide, and the cooler. This cooler is designed for the Intel Pentium 4 3 GHz and above CPU. Some of the specs on this particular cooler: the fan dimension is 70 by 70 by 25 millimeters. The heatsink dimension is 82 by 63 by 35.5 millimeters. The rated voltage is 12 volts and the starting voltage is 6 volts. Now the fan speed on this varies from 1300 all the way up to 6000 RPMs depending if you're using that fan controller. And the airflow, of course, varies as well, all the way from 10 CFMs all the way up to around 49 CFMs. And of course, the decibels would vary as well, from 17 all the way up to 43. The fan type is a 2-ball bearing, as well as a connector at the end, a 3-pin connection. Now you can change this connection, of course, by using this 3 to 4 pin connector. You plug it in to the end right here, and then this end goes into your power supply, and then this end can go right into your motherboard just to monitor the speed of the fan. This is a very distinctive looking cooler with this orange fan on top. The fan has a grill, and at the bottom we have a solid copper base. This base is smooth and shiny, which is great because it's going to allow good contact between it and your CPU, and all of these different fins which connect into that base is going to help dissipate the heat. This cooler has 3 different functions. You can use it at straight 6000 RPMs with this jumper, or you can use the fan controller to control the fan, or you can use an automatic setting with this thermal sensor. Whichever function you go with, first of all, you're going to need to install your CPU, then apply a very thin coat of thermal compound to your CPU, then just go ahead and gently place the cooler into the retention mechanism on the Pentium 4 motherboard. Once it's in place, you're then going to need to use these clips to keep it in place. Now these clips are extremely easy to use, and it makes installing and removing this cooler simple. Go ahead on this side, clip it in, do the same thing for the other one. Clip it in on that side first, then go ahead and clip them in on the front, and you're finished. Now that the cooler is installed, you're going to need to decide on what function. Do you want to have this at full power, 6000 RPMs? If you do, go ahead and use this little jumper that's included. And you place this jumper right here at the very back. And this basically what it does, it just max out the fan 6000 RPMs. Then go ahead, plug the fan right into the motherboard. That's it. You're finished. Now, maybe you want to control the fan with the fan controller. There's a little dial here on the end. Of course, dial up the fan or dial down the fan. And this goes plugged right into here. But remember to remove the jumper first. Or maybe you want the fan to automatically adjust. In that case, you can use this thermal sensor. This end right here goes plugged into the fan, and the other end gets stuck on the base of the cooler with this tape. That essentially monitors the temperature of the CPU and adjusts the fan on top accordingly. Now let's see how loud this fan is. I'll go from minimum spin all the way up to maximum spin. Right now it's at minimum spin. All the way up to 6000 RPMs. This cooler looks very, very nice. It also performs very well and also is very affordable. Now, how is the performance on this particular product? Well, I'm using an Intel Pentium 4 3.06, not overclocked. The idle temperature I got was around 39 degrees C, and the max load temperature was around 55 degrees C. And that, of course, is at max spin, 6,000 RPMs. And if you decrease the fan all the way back to around 1,300 RPMs, the temperature both at idle and at max will increase around 10 degrees C. But this product does do what it's supposed to do, and that's cool a very fast CPU. Overall, this product is kick-ass. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. And please pop into my website at www.3dgameman.com. And also, you can go and register. Remember, registration is completely free. Until the next time, take care.